I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Hello collectors and welcome to the Discount Action Figure Dude. My name is Christopher. I am your host of this particular thing that we are doing called whatever, and we are continuing our, well, that is just disgusting. Okay. Okay, now that's better. That's better. How can y'all let me go out in public looking like this? Disgusting, dirty ass gloves. I thought we was cool. Let me go out looking like that. What are we talking about? Okay. Yeah. We've been going in the box, pulling out a set of Marvel Legends Build-A-Figure waves figures from various figures that admittedly we aren't that excited about, but we would like to finish them and eventually build the Build-A-Figures. But I'm getting tired of kind of doing that because, you know, this is the fifth random figure we've drawn out of the box, and we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna have to do something else. But let's see what the mystery box pulls out. Like I said, the thumbnail will know what I pulled out, but I won't know until I grab it. As we root around in the box, and we have grabbed, alrighty, Gorr, the God Butcher, from Thor, Love and Thunder, which features a leg of Korg. I don't know what's going on, but let's cut the butcher open. So, here goes Gorr, the God Butcher, who shows no interest in wanting to stand upright. I have a couple of stands, my old McFarlane stands, which usually work for just about everything, and I have other stands, I have even other stands, none of which seem to want to go into the peg holes for Gorr the God Butcher. But anyway, here he goes, Gorr the God Butcher. He comes with his God-slaying sword there, and the right leg of Korg, which we will get, which we will throw in our handy-dandy bag of spare parts. If I can open it, stop closing this thing. And in the bag it goes. But let's say we take a closer look at Gorr, the God Butcher. So me and Gorr had a heart-to-heart. We negotiated with each other, and he decided to stand a little bit for me. I was going to compare him a little bit to Agatha Harkness in the fact that you really can't, you can't do much with her because of the constrictions of her clothes. I mean, the classic peg warmer that she is. Gorr, on the other hand, he does have these very convenient slits in his kilt or dress or whatever you want to call it, which makes it easier for you to like open his legs just a little bit so he can get a little bit of balance. In fact, if you take this thing off, which is useless, and man, maybe even cut this thing off, and you know, I think you got, you know, you don't have a classic Gorr the God Butcher, but I think you have some kind of, say you're a Game of Thrones guy. I am not, but if you're a Game of Thrones guy with, you know, I think you might have, what do they call them? The ice dudes. You know, I think he has other uses. You know, unless of course you're dead set on building a a Thor Love and Thunder shelf, which I'm pretty sure nobody is, except maybe that one guy. I think this guy has some uses. He has the face sculpt is very nice. It's very good. I mean, is it screen accurate to Gorr the God Butcher? I don't know. Is it? I don't care, actually. Because that's not what we're going to use him for. But, other than, some coloring, yeah, why not? He's Gorr the God Butcher. And he does have some trouble holding on to his sword, which is a problem. If you are the God Butcher, you need to hold on to your sword, homeboy. Otherwise, you're just some dude. But, he has pretty good upper body articulation. He has pretty good arm articulation. His head can do all kinds of cool articulated things. And, of course, whatever you want him to do with his legs is going to be hindered by this skirt kilty thing. But I think under here he's wearing a pair of pants, which is why I propose that you just get rid of that and use him for something else. I don't know where I got this dude from. It could have been Ollie's. I mean, he's probably still at Ollie's populating. It could have been Ross's. Because if I got him at Ollie's, I paid $10 for him. If I got him at Ross's, I paid $6 for him. I can't imagine that I might have, because I've had him a long time. I might have ordered this guy, from Amazon at a not a great discount price. He might have cost me $16, $17. Because I've had him a long time before I opened him up. But hey, we are not complaining or whining. We pay what we pay. Oh, he stood on the first try. Thank you, Gorr. So what kind of value do we assign to Gorr over here, the God Butcher? He's not nearly as bad as I thought he would be. Again, in regards to the movie and using him as the actual God Butcher, I know they have released a comic God Butcher, which I do not own, which I have not heard great things about. So, but if I was to have an actual God Butcher on a shelf, it would be that. But this guy as some kind of zombie or some kind of something else other than his intended purpose, I think he has some potential for other characters and other setups. I kind of like him for other things other than his intended purpose. And, and even this, I could probably stick this on somebody. I don't think it works on him, but it might. You can paint this thing up, and there goes Gorr. You can paint this thing and do something with it. I think Gorr has functions far beyond his intended use. Normally, I would have said Gorr is of minimal value, if not zero value. But upon further review, I think Gorr is a figure of some value. There is some value here.